Good morning students, welcome you all for online classes. Today we will start the subject data structures and applications. Subject code is 18CS32. I am assistant professor of Professor Girish N. Shivanagudi going to handle this subject. This is module 1. In this subject, module 1 has three terminologies. One is introduction, array operations and strings. In introduction, we will study about data structures and classification of data structures, primitive and non-primitive, and data structure operations. And also we will going to review array of structures, self-referential structures and unions, and also pointers and dynamic memory allocation functions, representation of linear arrays in memory and dynamically allocated arrays. We'll see in next coming slides. Okay, next one is array of operations. These array of operations including traversing means displaying, inserting, deleting, searching and sorting. And also we will going to learn multidimensional arrays, polynomials and sparse matrices. And the last concept is strings, basic terminologies, storing and operations and pattern matching algorithms, and last one is programming examples. In this model we'll in detail going to learn these concepts. Okay, first we will see this concept. What is definition of data structures and classification of data structures? Okay, see in this picture what you are observing, books are kept not in proper way, isn't it? If you want to search one particular book, you will take lots of time to search that particular book, isn't it? Okay, see in this picture, if you want to search any book, you can easily access or you can easily find that particular book. Why? Because books are kept in proper way. What I am telling is, in this picture books are not kept proper way, means if you want to search any kind of book, it is not possible to get that book. Okay, here you will get easily, you can get that particular book. Okay, in same way we are going to store our data in computer memory, that is called data structure. How you are organizing the data and how you are storing the data, where in computer's memory, that is called data structure. Book is nothing but data. Okay, proper arrangement is nothing but particular means organizing the data and storing the data in computer's memory. I hope you clear this point. Okay, what you have observed, same in first picture, books are not kept in proper way, and in second picture books are kept in proper way, means arrangement was there in the second picture. Okay, so now what is data structure? Data structure can be defined as a method of storing and organizing the data items in computer's memory is called data structure. Okay, particular way we have to arrange our data in into computer memory. Okay, and this data structure mainly deals with storing data where in memory and organizing the data in memory, and also fetching and processing the data. This is what we can say data structure. And its applications of data structures are, these data structures we are using in our operating systems, okay, and we are using in database management system, and also in compiler design and software development process. We can use different kinds of applications of data structures. For example, consider this operating system. Queues are used for inter-process communications, IPC. This is called what? IPC, inter-process communications. And stack is used when function is called, and linked lists are used in dynamic memory management task. These subjects you will going to learn in higher semesters, okay, but the thing and queue, stack and linked list you are going to learn in this semester, okay. And what are the data structures or examples of data structures? You can give these examples: array, stack, queue, tree, graph, file, records and hash table. These all are the examples of data structures, okay. Now see here, you was in your lower class, okay, you have learned about the alphabets already, you know, and after that when you are in higher classes you are using these alphabets to form sentences or words, okay. To make a sense the difference between C and data structures, I am talking about difference between C and data structures. C is like alphabets that you already learned in first semester, okay, and data structure is nothing but sentences. Means to implement a data structure you need higher level languages, for example C and C++ and Java and C#.net. These all are the languages to implement data structure. What kind of data structure? It may be array, it may be stack, or it may be queue, or it may be linked list. What are those? These all are proper arrangement is make in computer's memory. How you are going to utilize your computer's memory while implementing the different kinds of softwares, isn't it? So this is a difference between C and data structure. I hope you clear this doubt, okay. Now we will see the classification of data structure. Data structure is mainly classified into two ways. One is primitive data structure and non-primitive data structure. Under primitive data structure, subdivided into int means integer, float, char and double and pointer will come under primitive data types. And in non-primitive data types, again it is subdivided into two parts. One is linear, another one is non-linear. In linear you will get array, stack, queue and linked list will come under linear, okay. And non-linear you will get trees and graphs, these all are comes under non-linear data structures. Okay, this is about classification of data structures. Now we'll see one by one what is meaning of primitive and what is the meaning of non-primitive data structures. Now you understood what is the meaning of data structure. Data structure is what? Organizing the data and storing the data in computer's memory, isn't it? Okay. Now primitive data structures that are directly operated upon machine level instructions. Here what I have mentioned, machine level instructions, that is fundamental data types such as int, float, char. These all are the examples of primitive data structures. Okay. Now in next one is non-primitive data structures. These data structures cannot be manipulated directly by machine instructions, are called non-primitive data structures. Examples: arrays, stacks, queues, linked list, files, trees and graphs. Okay, in non-primitive data structures we are going to make a two parts. One is linear, another one is non-linear. Okay. What about linear and non-linear data structures? Linear means sequential order or linear order. Okay, the data items are arranged in linear order or sequential order, means one by one, can call linear data structure. Example: array, stack, list, queue. Okay, we'll further study on these examples, that is arrays, stack, list and queue. What about non-linear data structure? The data items that are not in sequence, means not in serial order, so we can call non-linear data structures. Example: trees and graphs. While giving examples you will come to know that what exactly trees and what exactly graphs. Okay, now we will study this concept, that is linear data structures. Array belongs to linear data structures? Yes. So what do you mean by array? An array is defined as it is a collection of items. Collection of items means data. Okay, stored at contiguous memory locations, means one by one memory locations. See here, this is array. Array name is what? A. Okay, and these all are array indexes. We are always representing array in indexes starting with 0. Array index starting with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Okay, these all are what we can call 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These all are items or data. This data, collection of items, collection of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 means data stored at contiguous memory locations. 1 is stored on array of index 0, 2 is stored on array of index 1, 3 stored on array of index 2, 4 array of index 3 and 5 array of index 4. Okay, or we can also say that arrays are the set of homogeneous data elements stored in RAM. Therefore it can hold only one type of data. Data means these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These all are, you can say, items or data. This is regarding about arrays. Now stack. Stack is a linear data structure because all data items should store on continuous manner, okay, in which an element may be inserted or deleted only at one end, called top end of the stack. Top we can call top. It is a variable. While implementing these this stack, we'll come to know that what you mean by top and what you mean by insert end and what you mean by delete end. Okay, and stack is also called LIPO, that is last in first out, and it has the operations that is push, pop and display. Push means inserting an element on the top of the stack, deleting an element from the top of the stack, and display the contents of stack. These all are operations of stack. See here, this is a stack. In this stack you can insert, means push the elements from top of the stack, and delete the elements from the top of the stack. Okay, you can call this push and pop operations. Okay, and now what are the applications of stacks? First we will going to see recursive functions. Recursive function means a function call itself again and again and again. We can call recursive functions. And a reversing string. Okay, this will comes under in string operations. We will study on last concept, okay, in first model. And evaluation of expression and conversion of expressions in fix, postfix and prefix, and also implementation of function calls. Okay, these are the criterias will come of applications of stacks. Okay, now queue is a linear data structure in which insertion can take place at one end, that is called rear end, and deletion can take place at front end. Okay, see, this one is a queue. Here deletion is done at the front end and insertion is done at the rear end. Means through rear end we can insert our data, and through the front end we can delete our data. It's called as queue. See, these all are data items: 7, 49, 78, 9, 21, 5 and 2. These all are data items. Okay, the front end and rear are two terms used to represent the two ends of the list when it is implemented as queue. And queue is also called PIPO, that is first in first out. Which element will come first, that element will going to delete first. Is that clear? In stack, that is called last in first out. Whichever last element will come, that element will going to delete or pop in stack. Okay, these two terminologies are very important. Queue is called PIPO and stack is called LIPO. And types of queues: ordinary queue, circular queue, double-ended queue and priority queue. Okay, in further we will going to study in next class. This is it just for introduction class. We have learnt what about data structure, okay, and what are the examples of data structures and classification of data structures. Under this classification of data structures, primitive and non-primitive data structures you have learned. Non-primitive, again it is going to classified linear and non-linear. Under linear you have learnt what about array, what about stack, what about queue. Okay, and remaining part we will continue in next video. Thank you. If you have any doubts, please ask me. Okay.